Right now, beneath the ground you are standing on, there is a world you have never seen. A world where sunlight has never reached, where time feels different, where pressure can crush steel, and heat burns hotter than the surface of the sun. Yet something still exists, something alive, something hidden, because while humanity has sent astronauts to the moon and robots to Mars, we have explored less than 1% of what lies beneath our own planet. And below the thin crust we walk on every day stretches the mantle, a vast ocean of molten rock, slowly reshaping the Earth from within. Deeper still, the core pulses with unimaginable energy, generating the magnetic field that protects all life above. But scattered across the planet are places that suggest the underground is far more complex than molten stone. Massive caves where crystals grow larger than houses. Tunnels where compasses spin helplessly and electronics fail without explanation. Caverns filled with strange low-frequency sounds, as if the Earth itself is breathing. Places where explorers report the same unsettling feeling that they are not alone. Watched by something they cannot see. And long before modern science existed, ancient civilizations spoke of a hidden world beneath the surface, a realm of tunnels and inner chambers. Entrances marked on old maps now dismissed as myths. Yet history has shown us that many truths were once labeled impossible, and science itself has been forced to change its mind after discovering life forms thriving deep underground without sunlight. Organisms surviving on heat, chemicals, and pressure alone, proving that life does not need the surface to exist, raising a far more disturbing question of what else could survive deeper down. Because seismic sensors have detected vibrations that do not behave like earthquakes, signals emerging from extreme depths in repeating patterns, too precise, too intentional, some reports never released, some researchers choosing silence. One anonymous scientist admitting that whatever it was did not behave like something natural, leading some to imagine underground civilizations older than humanity, or entities unable to live on the surface, silently observing from below, waiting. Because history reminds us that what begins as speculation sometimes becomes reality. And maybe there is nothing beneath the Earth at all. Or maybe everything has been hidden there from the very beginning. Because some mysteries are not meant to be discovered, only felt. And right now, beneath your feet, the question remains, what do you think is really down there? Maybe there really is nothing beneath the Earth at all, just rock, fire, and unimaginable pressure. But if that were true, then why do so many things behave the way they do? Why do certain signals repeat, pause, and repeat again? Why do instruments fail only at specific depths? Why do people who have never met describe the same feeling underground? Because the deeper we look, the more it feels like the Earth is not just a place, but a presence. Something with layers, something with memory. Perhaps the reason we have explored so little of what lies beneath us is not because our technology is weak, but because we were never meant to go further. Think about it. The mantle moves slowly, reshaping continents. The core generates a magnetic shield that protects every living thing above. It is almost as if the planet is designed to preserve life on the surface and contain something else below. Something buried so deep that even time struggles to reach it. Ancient civilizations warned against digging too far, not as metaphor, not as myth, as a boundary, a line you are not supposed to cross, because some doors do not open outward, they open inward, and once they are opened, they cannot be closed again. Maybe whatever exists beneath the Earth does not need to attack us, does not need to rise, does not need to reveal itself. Maybe it only needs to wait. Watching a species that builds cities, digs deeper every year, and believes it is alone, because history has taught us one terrifying lesson. What humanity laughs at first, what we call impossible, is often what becomes real last. So perhaps the greatest mystery is not what lies beneath the Earth, but why it has remained hidden for so long. And right now, as you stand exactly where you are, the ground beneath your feet is completely still. But that does not mean nothing is there. It only means whatever exists below has learned how to remain silent. And the most unsettling thought of all is this: what if it has been aware of us from the very beginning? And the moment we finally understand what lies beneath the earth is the moment it decides we are ready to be understood by it.